Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers. At center, Mason Plumlee. At shooting guard, Norman Powell. At the other guard position, James Harden. At small forward, Paul George. At the other forward position, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach of the visiting team is Ty Lue. And now the starting line for your Dallas Mavericks. Starting at small forward, at 6'6", number 8, Josh Green. The other forward, at 6'6", number 25, P.J. Washington. The big man, 7'0", number 2, Derek Lively. At shooting guard, 6 feet 1 inch, number 11, Kyrie Irving. At guard, 6'7", number 77, Luka Doncic. The head coach is Jason Kidd. Let's hear it for your Dallas Mavericks.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Norman Powell, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. After all the hype in the offseason, Brent, it's nice to finally get a feel for what these teams are all about.
Well, Kevin, you know the hype train around the NBA never stops rolling, so this league has grown in popularity globally. Seems like another jump over the past 3 or 4 years. People get built up and torn down at such a large scale. That's such a challenge for today's players to stay focused on the task at hand.
Irving looking for an opening. Dishes to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Doncic has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Mavs. Green against George. Good work there as it goes.
And the strength of George on display that time.
Now the Mavericks with it. And here is Irving. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Doncic outside. From downtown. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 5 now.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Green against George. Harden left side. On the wing, George. Hands it from downtown. George has got his second bucket.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Irving against Powell. Passes it to Lively. Out to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Washington. Another 3 for Dallas.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Harden against Irving. Doncic outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Now, here's George. 5 points in the game. Harden inside the three-point line. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both. And Brent, an interesting aspect of Mason Plumlee's game is his passing.
Yeah, good coaches, Greg, have found a way to put Mason Plumlee in positions to succeed as a passer. You don't see that much with big men in the NBA, but he's capable. Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game, that's got to be a feel-good.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
To the Clippers.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Powell against Irving. Shoots it up. The shot by Powell, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Irving finds Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Doncic against Harden. Outside Leonard. And Lively pulls it down.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 37 points last game out. Drills it from outside.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Here is Plumlee. 9-point game. To the middle. Will it go? And the layup is good.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
Irving against Powell. Outside Irving. Out left to the wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight. Clippers trail by 9. Harden with it. 12 points his last outing. Now here's Powell. Left side, George. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And the Clippers call time here. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management, timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster, going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kinds of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Harden, no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. 11-point game. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
Now Irving. Paul George missing from long range. Irving passes to Washington. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Now here's Leonard. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Harden. No good again that time.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Powell against Irving. They kick it out to Green. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Doncic. George, that's a 2-pointer. And the Clippers miss again. Mavericks leading by 19. Doncic passes to Irving. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the Mavericks score.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Powell. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Powell, the pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He could be a 3-level scorer.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Now, here's Hardy. 12 points his last outing. Here's Hardaway, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 16 points a game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Now, here's Exum. His last outing, 16 points for him. Over to the wing. Here's Hardy. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Outside Westbrook. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Zubac the pass to Highland. Sinks the triple.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Here's Hardaway. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And there it is for him.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Shoots over Hardy. Rebounded by Gafford.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Hardaway kicks to Jones. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Clippers trailed by 20. And the pass to Coffee. Westbrook with it. Pass to Tice. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Highland. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps. .107 left in the first quarter. Now Exum. Outside Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Coffee. Hasn't made one yet. To the wing right side. Back to Zubac. Pass to Coffee. 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. And there's the pass to Tice. Back to Westbrook. Now Tice. Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks.
Mavericks leading by 20. And here's Hardy. Hardaway passes to Hardy. That one goes in.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
He made it! He gets it to go!
Wow! Your Mavericks.
Wow, what a way to finish up the court.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's Dallas taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with Powell, and it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's Doncic. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. Highland against Doncic. Leonard the pass to Highland. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Clock at 4. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 18 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Leonard. Still scoreless.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
On its way from Irving for 2, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Now here's Harden. George looking over the floor. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Shoots over Powell. Another one falls for the Clippers.
If Leonard doesn't like his options to score the ball offensively first, he'll play with the ball a little bit.
Harden against Irving. High post try. Again, the Mavericks score.
There's not a spot on the floor where Kyrie cannot damage you.
Clippers trailed by 17. Island finds George. Harden outside. And another three for the Clippers.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, and it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Dallas calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
George, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. 22 is their biggest lead.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
When you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility is such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for seven-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Now, here's George. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 20. Lets it go from 11. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Here is Plumlee. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's George. Again, the Clippers.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Doncic against Harden. Doncic outside. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
And let's face it, James Harden, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons this league has ever seen. Still, he's got the skills.
Dallas leading by 18. Outside Irving. Out to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. A two-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Green against George. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
And the Clippers call time here. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. And when you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Daniel Tice is checked in for Leonard. Amir Coffey comes in for George. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the paint, here's Tice. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Doncic looking it over. Oh, good on the triple. Clippers trailed by 19. Here's Coffey. No scoring in this one. Westbrook with it. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Doncic against Westbrook. Dallas moving it around. And that one's good. Hardy.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Westbrook. Powell, no one around him, buries it from three-point range. Powell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Passes to Doncic. Driving to the basket. And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Pass to Coffey. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Hardy. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Doncic passes to Lively. And it goes down 2 points. Lively's got his first bucket of the night.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Westbrook's got 7 points. Mavericks leading by 21. Now here's Hardy. He has 7. Out to the wing from past the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's pretty much not how they will defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
1:06 left in the first half. Now Powell. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Here's Coffey. The kick out to Westbrook. Second chance shot, and he hits the jump shot. 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Exum deciding where to go with it. On the high post.
Mavericks foul. Lively.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Second team foul.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Powell down low. Over Exum. That one wide left.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Powell against Hardaway. The shot's good. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, so some operation right there out of the pick and roll, and Hardaway Jr. making a smart decision in that set.
Here's Powell. And the rejection by Gafford. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
77. The Clippers. 53.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. And that should...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, George and Leonard are the forwards. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Poked away. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Takes the 13-footer. The Mavericks pull it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's Hardy. Over Harden. Hardy, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Oh, Leonard in position.
And herein lies the problem with trying to defend Leonard, his versatility. You take one thing away, he hurts you with another.
Pass to Hardaway. Passes it to Hardy. Over Harden. Hardy, no good.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Leonard. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
So active to score from a number of spots, but when Westbrook gets to the inside, he can do damage.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Harden the pass to Leonard. over Washington, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hardaway for three, sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 10.
Well, it's really important for Tim Hardaway Jr. to find some more consistency from the three-point line.
Leonard inside. Washington's on him, and Plumlee kicks to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here are the Clippers. Shot clock at 2, and George gets it to go.
And what a masterful performance from PG tonight, looking like the all-NBA guy he is.
Dallas calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. and Doncic is subbed in for Harden. Norman Powell's checked in for Los Angeles.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Plumlee dishes to George. Pass to Powell. And here's Harden. Misses the three.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Irving with the steal. And they're pushing it up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, "I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy." Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. Another shot. I believe the pass to Doncic. Over Harden. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Harden outside. Fires the three. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Doncic outside. From the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 34 points for Luka Doncic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Powell against Irving. Powell kicks to Harden. George with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 17 now.
Well, Paul George does have unlimited range, kind of getting into that mode where one of those guys you have to guard when he gets over half court.
Irving against Powell. Outside Irving. The pass to Washington. Shot clock at 5. Wing shot on the way. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Powell. From 11 feet away. Harden inside the three-point line. Another one falls for the Clippers. Dallas calls timeout.
Mavericks timeout call. Uh-oh. The loudest section gets a free t-shirt. Let him hear you.
A different look for the Clippers. Daniel Tice comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Bones Highland subbed in for Norman Powell. Doncic against Highland. Gafford misses.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Highland passes to Tice. Zubats with it. Pass to Highland. Three-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Doncic passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Highland against Doncic. Beyond the arc. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 6 points in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Powell. Out to Doncic. Back to Powell. It's rebounded by Tice. LA's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
This is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Highland against Doncic. He kicks to Exum. Doncic against Highland. Doncic passes to Gafford. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden finds Zubats. And it's Highland in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Leonard attacking. Shoots over Gafford. Zubats, bounce pass. The wide open look here for Highland. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Irving kicks to Gafford. Down low. Here's Doncic. And he uses the glass on the way. Doncic has got 40 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The 3 from Harden. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Exum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Highland against Doncic. Highland's shot is good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And the Mavericks call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Irving. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Westbrook's checked in. This will be his third free throw shot of the game. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. From the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Now, here's Hardy. He's covered by Westbrook, looking to get it going. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 9 points for Jaden Hardy. So it's the Clippers now. Westbrook with it. 11 points in the game. Here's Zubats. Kicks it out to Leonard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Plumlee is checked in for Zubats. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Paul George.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Here's Hardy. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. They kept going to him again. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Clippers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Hardy is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Derek Jones.
3.
Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Prosper in the 4-man position. Outside Hardaway. And Kleber slams it in.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Stripped away. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Hardy. It's hauled in by Coffey.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Good D by Jones. Now here's Hardy. He's defended by Highland. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Pass to Tice. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the NBA, Brent, doing away with positions for the votes for all NBA teams. We could see some interesting all-NBA teams now, though, with that in mind.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin, especially in a game that is dominated by wings and guards because of player movement and three-point shooting. But I love it. You're rewarding the guys who have had phenomenal seasons and are deserving of that kind of recognition.
Here he goes. Coffey Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Coffey's got his first 2 points of the night. Doncic outside. Kicks to Green. Dallas moving the ball around. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Mann. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Mavericks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Outside, Green. Another three for Dallas.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Here's Mann, guarded by Green. Mann passes to Coffey. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane. Releases. Money from the wing. Coffey's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Mann, guarded by Green. Pass to Tucker. Launches a three, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And this is why you got to get to P.J. Tucker and close down his airspace, or he's just going to pull up.
Doncic finds Powell. Back to Doncic. For the three, here's Green. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. It's good. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Primo, the pass to Coffey. Here's Mann. The Clippers need to get off a shot. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Well, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
Here's Mann, guarded by Green. Mann can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Green, the pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Mann passes to Coffey. Here's Primo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Doncic with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Coffey. Now the pass to Primo. Pass to Coffey. Fires the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Dallas has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Pass to Prosper. Another three for Dallas.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Tice. It's good.
Tice. Assist from Terrence Mann.
Now, here's Doncic. To the inside. Here's Prosper. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Left block shot on the way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Mavericks making a switch here. Exum's checked in.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. Outside, Green. The dish to Exum to the left side wing. Washington passes to Exum. They kick it out to Green. A three. Another three for Dallas.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The 11-footer, George with the bucket. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
An efficient mid-range shooter. It's because PG practices those types of shots. Listen up, kids.
Exum passes to Powell. Back to Exum. And he converts the layup.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Los Angeles has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Passes to Powell. Back to Exum. 14 feet away. Out to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Now Exum, just 5 to shoot. It's good. Exum's got 4 points this quarter. Exum's gone 4 of 7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Back to George. From deep. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook.
For 3.
Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Ball's knocked loose. Doncic with it. Westbrook picks him up. Doncic kicks to Green. The pass to Exum. Out to the right wing. Back to Powell. Hangs. And Exum with the lay-in. And here's Westbrook. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. He kicks to Exum. On the wing, Green. The Mavericks rebound. Doncic outside. Again, the Mavericks score.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Down low. Here's Powell. A beautiful reverse layup.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
And yes, it's good.
So challenging for anybody, not just guards, to match Westbrook and his physicality.
Pass to Hardy. Over in the corner, Green. Now here's Hardy. Off target from outside. The feed to Westbrook. That's tipped, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
For the Clippers,
that one on Hardy.
Well, you can guess right or you can guess wrong. And with Westbrook, many times defenders are wrong.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Powell, and Hardaway is subbed in for Green. Now here's Hardy. He's covered by Westbrook. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And Lively pulls it down. Now here's Hardy. He's tightly guarded. Outside Hardaway. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.